school's out, blame corona, but I still got some science I could show ya. No class, no school, that's cool, throw the class on the YouTube. Even if they shut the school down, I'll get that knowledge anyway somehow. Real scholars won't stop for corona. Tune in for that science takeover.
Happy Tuesday, welcome to Mrs. Finney's science class. Shout out to the HB Warriors, to all of our subscribers, and to all of our visitors. From my house to your house, let's learn science. Guess what? Today, we're wrapping up, what? Lesson 9. It is summary day. Summary day, lesson 9. Already? Yep. Already. So let's take a look at the learning objective. Obviously, I can summarize what I learned about inheriting genes. So we want to get into this summary here. Okay, and it flows through each of the different sections. So the first section was about asexual reproduction. Remember. And it says asexual reproduction results in offspring that are genetically identical to each other and to the one parent. The offspring looks just like the parent. Same. Asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, that was lesson 9, section 2, requires 2 parents. Sexual reproduction results in genetic variation. So you will have some variation in the offspring. Lesson 9, section 3 says sex cells contribute chromosomes. Sex cells have only one copy of each chromosome instead of a pair. When egg and sperm unite to form the single cell that develops into an offspring, each sex cell contributes one copy of each chromosome to the new offspring. Got it. In section 4, probability and the inheritance of alleles. Siblings do not have the exact same traits. We know this, just looking at siblings, they don't all look alike, right? Because they inherit different combinations of alleles from their parents. That's the key piece, the takeaway you needed to understand. Because they inherit different combinations of alleles from their parents. Here we go. Mendel and inheritance. That was section 5. We talked about him. Mendel found patterns of inheritance using what? Pea plants. Like the concept of dominant and recessive alleles. He shed light on that. Okay. Here we go. We went then to section 6. Talked about using Punnett squares. Should be a pro with that. A Punnett square allows a person to predict the probability that an offspring will inherit certain alleles and traits from knowing the parent alleles. All right. And then following, we talked about genes and human traits. Some genes have only 2 alleles. Some, like what? What's an example? But most genes in humans have multiple alleles. All right. And then the last one, modeling chromosome inheritance. The inheritance of chromosomes can be modeled in different ways. All right. So that is our summary. Wrapping it up. Let's get to some practice questions. All right. Taking a look at some practice assessment questions. Right here it says, the cell in the diagram is reproducing through asexual reproduction. Which prediction can you make about the bacterial cells in the diagram? Check it out. We saw this image before. A, what predictions can you make? The DNA in the offspring cells will be identical to the parent cell's DNA. B, both offspring will have half of the parent cell's DNA. C, the DNA in offspring A will be different than the DNA in offspring B. D, both offspring will have DNA that is different from the parent cell's DNA. Make your selection A, B, C, or D. Which one? All right. I think this was an easy start. The answer to number 1 is A. The DNA in the offspring cells will be identical to the parent cell's DNA. We know that is true with asexual reproduction. Good job. Nice job. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 says, Anita buys some flowering plants from a local greenhouse. All of the plants are the same species, but some have red flowers and some have white flowers. She plants them in her garden. In the fall, she collects the seeds from these parent plants. When the seeds from the parent plants grow the next spring, she is surprised to find that the offspring are red with white stripes. Who would have thought? Which statement identifies the cause of the offspring having flowers that are both red and white in color? A, the offspring have genes that are identical to the parent plants. B, the offspring have combinations of genes from the parent plants. C, the plants reproduce asexually, which results in variation in the offspring. Or D, the plants reproduce by making copies of a single cell through cell division. So on you. I know you know. A, B, C, or D. Let's take a look. Number 2, final answer is B. The offspring have combinations of genes from the parent plants. All right, nice. Let's look at 3. Caroline is explaining chromosome inheritance during sexual reproduction to her family. She starts to sketch a model that shows the number of chromosomes in each kind of human cell. What number should Caroline write in the blanks below cell B and C? Number of chromosomes. Do you think she should write for B 23 and for C 23? That's A. What about B? For B 23 and C 46? For C, think she should write B 46, C 23? Or D, B 46, C 69? What do you think? Take your time, young man. Oh, girl. There we go. All right, I know you have your final answer. Here we go. Final answer for 3 is B. 23 for B, because that's a sperm cell, right? And 46 for C, because that's a body cell. Good job. Nice work. All right, here we go. Number 4. Justin and Katie are siblings that have the same parents. Justin has brown hair like his father. Katie has blonde hair like her mother. which correctly states the cause of Justin and Katie's hair color? Oh, check them out. Hanging out, cookies and milk. Looks so tasty. What kind of cookies do you like? Leave that in the comment section below. Do you do cookies with milk? Let me know. Man, he looks like he is enjoying that. Delicious. Now I want some cookies with milk. Oh, Justin and Katie. Here we go. Which correctly states the cause of Justin and Katie's hair color? A. Katie only inherited chromosomes from her mother. Let's take a look back. Okay. B. Katie and Justin inherited a different number of chromosomes. C. Katie inherited a gene for hair color from only one of her parents. D. Katie inherited a different combination of alleles than Justin did. Make your final choice. Going for a drum roll. A, B, C, or D. What do you select? All right, let's see. Answer for 4 is D. Katie inherited a different combination of alleles than Justin did. I knew you knew that answer. Good job. You would have knocked this assessment out. You sure would have. Yep. All right, let's take a look at 5. Last one for today. The model shows the results of an experiment carried out by Gregor Mendel to see how the trait of height is inherited in pea plants. The letters, capital T and lowercase t, on the model show the alleles of each type of plant. What does the model show about the relationship between alleles and plant height? What does the model show? Take a look. First generation, 100% tall plants. Second generation, 75% tall plants, 25% short plants. What does this show about the relationship between alleles and plant height? Here we go. Last one for today. Let's knock this out. A, all of the tall plants have 2 dominant T alleles. B, the short plant has 2 recessive alleles. C, recessive is the dominant allele and T is, I think I gave that one away. Lowercase t is the dominant allele and capital T is the recessive allele. D, plants that have 1 capital T allele and 1 lowercase t allele can be either tall or short. All right, let's see. A, B, C, or D. Which one is true for you? Last one. Let's go out with a win. Let's go out with a win. Let's do this. Question number 5. Final answer is B. The short plant has 2 recessive alleles. I know you knew it. I know you know it. There you go. So we have wrapped up lesson 9. Outstanding job. Please continue to review your summary. And you need to proceed to the lesson 9 lesson game. Show what you know. I'm looking forward to checking your answers and seeing how well you did. I know you'll do an outstanding job. Let's wrap up with our outro. Here we go. It's been fun. It's been real. We break it down and pick up science skills. Give yourself 2 claps just for tuning in. Come back, meet tomorrow. We can learn again. Oh, it's been fun. It's been real. We break it down and pick up science skills. Give yourself 2 claps just for tuning in. Come back, meet tomorrow, we can learn again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to you for always being outstanding and giving your best effort. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.